What an absolute honour. Oh yeah! Woohoo!
Okay, this is a cool moment for the Driven team. Over there is a Ferrari 250 short wheelbase Revival. We are here at GTO Engineering and John, Amy and I have been given permission to drive it.
Having started as just a small workshop with a handful of staff in the early 1990s, GTO now employs more than 40 people and does a little more than just servicing classic Ferraris. Now, they build their own too.
Driving the Ferrari short wheelbase 250. It's such a gorgeous car. I mean, this car, I'm just so in love with how it looks. It's absolutely spectacular. It's loud. You have to really concentrate to drive it. But that's what makes it so utterly stimulating. It's terrifying, but glorious. It is a hit of adrenaline driving glory. How can I find the money to buy this? Because my goodness me, it is just thrilling, thrilling, thrilling. It's a V12 wrapped in a beautiful body. It looks incredible, it feels sensational.
Okay, oh man alive, right, so I'm honestly so nervous and excited because this is like one of those dream cars. You look at it and you just think Ferrari knew what they were doing when they created this thing. Everything from the exterior to the engine, and you can tell, you know, this still holds up as one of the coolest cars that are still around on the roads today, and definitely one of the coolest cars I've ever driven. This is the kind of car that you dream about as a child. You look at this car on your bedroom wall as a kid, and generations will have done so. This is the epitome of beauty in classic cars. I mean, just listen to that.
Okay, so admittedly, the GTO Engineering 250 short wheelbase Revival is not an original 1950s Ferrari, but it is about as close as you can get without spending north of £30 million. Fitted with its re-engineered 3.5 litre V12 and a frankly gorgeous gearbox, the 250 makes all the right noises, performs and handles just as you dream it should. Built entirely from scratch here in the UK, the Revival is built with modern conveniences such as advanced water and oil cooling, upgraded brakes, and even advanced suspension and geometry, which allows you to drive the car exactly as it was intended to be driven by the Ferrari race engineers back in the early 1950s. The purists will always argue that it's not the real McCoy, but there is no denying that the GTO Engineering 250 short wheelbase is a phenomenal feat of craftsmanship, making it a truly exceptional car to drive. It is an event from the second you turn the key to the second you stop, and at approximately £29 million less than the real deal, you could say it's somewhat of a bargain too.
I think it's safe to say the three of us have had one hell of an afternoon. This is a phenomenal car, and the biggest challenge is, well, certainly both John and I are now trying to work out how we can raise the money to just have one for life. It is nothing short of spectacular. If you'd like to hear more about this particular car, and indeed all the things they're getting up to here at GTO Engineering, can I just direct your attention to the Driven Chat podcast, which you can download wherever you find your pods.